Camera should be.
We're live.
We are?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Hey, it's Rick McBride with your Property Masters and 5 minutes of free time. What I'm going to discuss today is by the time it hits the internet, it's already sold. If you're in the market to purchase a property, you're searching the major websites, searching the internet, you tend to end up going all over the place. That's a good place to start. It's a good place to track the market. It's a good place to find out what you can afford, where your price range is. Basically kick the tires. It's kind of like driving by all the dealerships, driving through the parking lot, but not actually getting out of the car. It's not, though, a very good place to purchase. Often properties are sold before they even hit those sites. So what happens is, you might start to think that we all do it. We start to think we might want to sell our existing property. We might want to upsize, or maybe we want to sell or downsize. Maybe we just want to cash out. Could be the first home we've ever bought, or it could be a new start. Who knows? Everyone's situation is unique, but the first place that everyone turns to get trained is the internet. We start searching the major websites. We begin to feel the local market. Maybe we we even discover a new neighborhood or two. That happens to us, and we think we know the market. Then we finally make the decision. We are going to do it. We are going to buy. Now, we have to put away the major websites. Then you need to contact a realtor. Can you do it without one? Of course you can do it without one, but you'll miss out on so many opportunities. Many people are stubborn at first. They say they'll do it on their own, and suddenly they miss out on a home they love. In fact, by the time they even knew it was available, it was already sold, probably with multiple contracts. Heck, it may not even ever hit the internet. Some properties sell before they even have a chance to populate the net. So what are you missing out on? Why is this, and what are you missing out on? The local realtor network is a very tight-knit group, especially around here. Everybody knows everybody, and everyone knows who the top producers are. We talk often, we network all the time, and we let each other know that we have a buyer out there in this particular market. So what happens when an agent gets a new listing? They contact the other agent to see if their buyer's interested. Of course, we still put it up on the internet, and eventually it makes it to all the sites. But by then, the buyers and sellers have already come to terms, and you've missed out on it. Also, if you're working with an agent, you are notified instantaneously of a new property listed for sale that meets your criteria. An agent will enter it into the MLS, they hit submit, and immediately that sends to you if it meets your criteria. It is sent to up to thousands of other people as well, so you don't have time to wait. You got to move right then. We tell our sellers to expect a lot of drive-bys the next couple hours as soon as we hit the submit button, as buyers are checking their email and they receive notifications, so they go and drive by it. You would be amazed at how many people drive by to look at that property within just the first few hours before it's even had a chance to propagate the internet. If you're using just the major sites to search for your new home, you're looking at stale data. Even if it's 24 hours old in this market, it is stale data. You're forgiven this time. But you might miss out on the perfect place. You don't want to do that. The giants have worked hard to position themselves as information sources for the casual observer. They've been very successful at it, actually. But when you get serious, you need to hire a realtor. You owe it to yourself. It typically doesn't cost you a dime as the buyer. The seller pays our fee. And the real estate commission to the listing agent gets split with the buyer's agent. So the buyer doesn't actually pay a fee, maybe a small transaction fee, but that's typically it. If you're thinking of purchasing a new home, if you're upsizing, downsizing, we are your property masters, and we have a whole team ready to work with you right now. Call or text us today at 386-866-1007. We've also added an on-site mortgage loan originator, so we can qualify you for your loan on the site, have you out looking within a couple hours.